Yes.
I need you to send me your Word doc file for your book so I can make it easier to write the screenplay.
And I want to talk about that too. And I have no idea if we're live because
It just went to a commercial, so I guess we are live.
oh, well, I guess so. All right. Well, the important
Yeah,
thing is
we're
going to
live.
be okay. But hi,
It's
anybody that comes in, and hello.
it's live.
Sweet. All right. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, well, I just checked it and I could hear both of us. So we'll see if anybody comes in. The first question is going to be, "Hi, can you hear us?" You don't know what a victory this is. You have no idea. Now, I don't know if do you know anything about OBS or Streamlabs OBS?
Yes.
Okay, so I have umpteen scenes that I set up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hoping that we can try some things and that it will still work with the both of us in here in the scenes. But that's my goal. But anyway, how you doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you in an age. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling horrible. I have COVID full
I
blown.
oh, you poor
All my
thing.
bones seem to hurt at the moment, so yeah, I'm ready to
Oh.
take another nap.
So are you taking some days off or
Yeah, I have to take days off.
good? Well,
My boss texts me. He goes, "You're off for 5 days." I'm like,
bye.
"Okay."
Okay.
But I wish it was a better vacation.
Yeah, but you
But
just
I've been
have to
reading your
rest.
smut book.
You're what?
I've been reading your smut book today.
What smut book? I didn't read a.
About
What do you mean?
the dirty dream.
Oh,
You know what I mean.
you've gotten further than that, haven't you?
Not today,
Not today. No.
because I'll get going and I feel like, oh, I feel so horrible. I'm gonna go lay down. Then I lay down. I fall asleep for 4 hours.
Well, that's good because rest is like medicine. And words are like magic if you can say them. I just can't. Bleh. This is crazy. Not only that, I think the fresh. It looks like I've actually got. I was wondering about this. The chat seems to be not that anybody's here to chat with us because nobody knows we're here really, but the chat is also right now. What do you see?
I don't see a chat. I see a, a box with me in it, a box with you in it that's frozen, and a box of you that's moving. That's what I see.
You see two of me?
Yep.
Maybe you logged in twice. Like close the one that's frozen.
How?
I don't
I
know.
can't.
You're on a computer, right?
I am.
I don't know how to make this work better for you.
I'm not worried about it. I don't care. I know which
Oh,
one's real.
okay. But you can't. Well, what you can do is you have YouTube open on another tab, right?
No, I have YouTube open on my phone.
Oh, because you could open YouTube on another tab on your computer and pop out the chat.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
I mean, that's what we all used to do, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, so that's this is the reason I did this, and I don't know if you know, and the reason I think I put it in the title was because I've obviously had StreamYard for years now. I had it when they first started out, when Gage and the other guy owned it, and you know, it went through all those different gyrations, and it was kind of fun. It had a lot of limitations with the videos and stuff you could play, but it was you know, it's great if you what my husband and I have realized is that StreamYard and those kind of things are great for, you know, I didn't want to, I've tried so many times to figure out OBS. I tried so many times and I would just give up. And, you know, a couple of years ago, you couldn't do this. Like where you're on right now,
Hmm.
nobody could hear you. And you had to download these VB cables and this other program or Ninja or something else. And you had to try to make it work. And I would try and then I would just get so disgusted. And so I would just go back to paying the service and they do all that for you.
Yeah.
StreamYard, you just have to log in and log on. That's it, you know. But what happened, I guess, is the guys sold it. They sold it this past year, and I mean, I can't blame them. They developed something and they deserve to make money, but they sold it, and whoever owns it now, all of a sudden, I'm on this core plan that is $46 a month, And I don't know if you remember, I used to use, I used to use the second camera all the time. I remember when they allowed you, well, they took that out of the core plan. And if I wanted to use a second camera, I would have to pay $90 a month. And I was like, you know what? And also, I haven't been streaming that much. I'm like, this is crazy. So I finally decided, heck with it. I'm just going to bash my head against the wall and the desk and every other hard surface that's anywhere near me for a few weeks, which is what I've been doing to try to figure this out. So I've been scouring the internet posts, and I finally found the other day I found a 2-year-old post, because this was the last hurdle. The last hurdle was making it so that I could hear you and other people can hear you on my stream. And if this works, then and I keep streaming, then I might pay them like $20 a month so that I could bring on somebody else, like Nicole, bring on somebody else. So anyway, let me just do something here. I want to just, first of all, there we are. Okay, we are definitely on. That is awesome. So that's what I've been doing. And so it came down to, and I'm going to make a short about this and put it out there, because nobody, all these videos, I have watched 100 videos on YouTube, and nobody said what this 2-year-old post I found in Reddit finally said about the ducking. Windows ducking. It's Windows ducking, people. So anyway, that's why I'm doing this. And I forgot my rainbow. A little bit of me feels a little bit guilty, because here I am trying to figure out how to do this for free, and I believe in paying for a service if somebody's giving you a service. But dang. So that's where that's at. So I want to test these different scenes I have. So
okay.
So you're on YouTube on your phone, and
Yes.
you're watching the live. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm going to roll my intro, which is now our intro because I updated it. And I want you to text me immediately if you can't hear it. If you just see stuff happening,
I can't hear it. Okay.
and you can't hear it, because when I go to that scene, I didn't put either of us talking in that scene, and I'm hoping I'm not going to lose you too. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that right now. So anybody watching this, and nobody's watching this, but I'm okay with that. Right now, this will be the intro for our live streams right now. Okay, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Oops. You can hear it? Oh, I hear
Yeah.
it. See, now I can't hear that on this side. I haven't figured out that yet. I haven't figured out yet how I can hear that. But it's still running?
Yeah.
Why is it still running? That's weird.
Oh, I hear it. I see now.
Oh, because you're behind. You're behind.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's cool. So
And you can hear us both talking. So
that
mission
is
accomplished.
That is like, thank you. Okay, so that's the intro, and I'm just gonna show you what the outro looks like. And of course, it's not running, and I have no idea why. I don't know what happened to my outro video. It's cute too. That's too bad. All right, I'll fix that later. That's really weird. Where's my outro? Well, I'll fix it later. Okay, and then the other thing I tested was if I ever want to... You can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so nervous that I'm going to be talking to myself. Okay, I set up a scene where I could show a video from my PC because we do that sometimes, right? So let's see if you can hear this video. Okay, ready?
No.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Okay. I just realized I'm not even sure there was any sound to that.
I'm still behind.
Oh, okay.
I already started. Fun chicken. Yeah. Boing.
You remember that video, and you have sound. Okay, so I can't
Yeah.
hear it, but that's okay.
I just realized I'm not even sure there was any sound to that.
There I am. So that's cool. So then and it does look like it's flipping scenes because I mistakenly hit a different scene before, and you're still there. You're still there. No, you have no idea how I have suffered. And I'm not a moron, okay? I'm not a moron. I'm just impatient. And I know. So let's see. I have, what's another one I have?
I just got asked to be on a podcast.
Did you? About
Yeah.
what?
The Horror Realm Interview podcast.
Very cool. Very cool.
Some guy in a group I belong to on Facebook is a horror or something. Indie
Nice.
horror novels. Was asking
Nice.
for people. So I guess I'm going to do it March 18th.
That's very cool. Would you consider my book horror?
Horror? No.
What would you consider?
Supernatural?
Supernatural. Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, so here's another one I have. So this is, I wish you could see. Oh, you're all looking on your phone. So can you see the background now?
Times Square?
No, you're behind.
Okay. Then no.
Okay, so how would you be able to see the same
Oh, now it's
thing?
switching. It went to black.
I wonder how you would be able to see the same things I'm seeing. Unless you, I wonder if you had Streamlabs. If you downloaded the Streamlabs app on your computer, if you would see the same thing I'm seeing.
Probably.
But do you see it now?
You would think.
You see the old radio behind me?
Yeah. Well, I see a radio and a microphone.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. So there's that one. And then now, so this one, I'm going to play another video. This is the Be Right Back video. But this one, I think I figured out that I could hear, but I'm not sure. Let me see again.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Well, Cynthia, that's working.
Yep, that one I can hear. So I'll figure out what I did to
It's got an echo on it, though.
Oh, I know what it is. I'll fix it. It's I have monitoring on it. Monitoring and output. Wait, let me try something here. Wait a minute. Let me see. That is media, right? Media. I think I have to have it up to do it. Hang on. All right. I'm going to put it on again just for a quick.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy.
Let me know if that gets better as it goes on, if the echo goes away.
The echo did not go away.
Hmm,
Delicious things to eat.
that's weird.
Popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy.
That sounds
Not,
like the
okay,
echo.
now it's gone.
Bars and the
I fixed it. Okay.
Let me know if that gets better.
Yep. The echo went away.
Yeah, that going away.
So I had it on monitor and output. I just had to put it on monitor. There's these little settings, and they make all the difference in the world of
Yep.
rotten things.
Yep.
Horrible. But still, free. Can't argue. So something else very interesting I did figure out about Streamlabs, however, is Streamlabs has something called Talk Studio. So Talk Studio is a lot like StreamYard. Now I could go into Talk Studio and I could stream and everything. It has similar limitations. Like those videos I just played for you are 1080p, you know. And
Yeah.
when you stream a video, you have on. I had to knock them all down to 360p to show them on StreamYard. Whereas this is showing right from my computer and there's no limitation. But Streamlabs has something they call Talk Studio now, which they're touting. And I just realized somehow, somebody told me that, remember Melon? Melon, you remember Melon? Melon was like StreamYard. It was coming along like StreamYard.
No.
Well, Streamlabs, who is owned by Logitech, bought Melon. So Talk Studio is another, it's like a baby StreamYard. So it's not really what I want to do anyway. I wonder why that was echoing like that. That is so weird. Huh. Maybe I'll just take the monitor off altogether. That's weird. Well, we'll have to figure that out later. And then let's see, what's this other one I have? I have me and Ray. No, go a second cam. Okay, this one. So this one, here's my second camera. I mean, I could put 12 cameras on here if I wanted to, you know. So, and then that was the thing that really bugged me with what StreamYard did, you know, was took away my second camera. Anyway, thank you for letting me test all of that. I am
No
still
problem.
hang on one second. Gotta figure out where my outro file went. That's really weird. So I have to work on that echo. I don't know why it's echoing like that. That is so weird. And then there's this background that you can't see it, but you're sideways. That is so, you know what? That's my fault. I know why. I know why I screwed around with the collab cam. I know why you're sideways. Wait a minute. I can fix that. Okay, so this is interesting. This is great. What else did I want to check? Okay, there was no echo though when I played the chicken video, right?
Nope.
Hang on one sec.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
All right, when you hear it that time, let me know if there's an echo. I have a feeling.
Let's all go to the lobby.
No echo.
All right,
Let's all go
I
to
got
the
it. Yeah! It's the little things. Anyway, so that's where we're at with that. So I wanted to tell you about, I've got your files. I'm going to start working on, so you want me to make the 3 stories into 1 story, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you wouldn't just, and I mean,
Well, what
there's
I'm gonna
gotta-
do-
There's got to be a way to connect them then, because
Yeah,
each one ends.
The first and second one's not hard. The third one is not sequential. Does that make sense?
Well, you got to let me get at it and see.
Yeah,
I mean, if I think of a way to hook them together that you haven't thought of, I'll run it by you first.
Yeah, no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release all three of them as one book, and I don't know, pretend it's new.
Well, you know what? If we update it and stuff, it will be new. It will be new. You know, I wanted to tell you that Terry and I went to lunch with old friends of his recently, and I got a heck of a recommendation from her. Have you ever heard of a software called Final Draft?
Yeah.
She said that she recommended that I try that for writing the screenplay for my book. Have you ever used it?
No.
Okay. Well, because I've never written a screenplay. Hey, look who it is. It's Yvonne. Hey, how are you? Yay, somebody came in. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I am trying something new. Here we are. Streamlabs. First time actually got it to work. So we've been just running through some of the different scenes. Hopefully we'll get better at it. As in me. Can you see the chat, Ray?
Not at the moment.
I don't know what Ray's doing, but Yvonne is here, Spirit Stalker.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Ray's under the weather, but he's here helping me because I am trying to get my my Streamlabs up and running because I left StreamYard, and it's actually working pretty well. She also recommended a book called Save the Cat, which is supposed to be helpful in writing a screenplay. So, I thought I would look into those two things. I'm kind of excited about turning it into a screenplay. Are you going to do that with yours too, or what? You just want to release it as one book for now?
Which one?
The Driver 5 series. What are you going to call it when it's one book?
Good question.
I think you need a nap, Ray.
You don't even know. I mean, you do know, actually.
You poor thing. Oh, I feel bad for you. Well, hopefully you'll be feeling better soon, you know.
I should be all right. I mean, I just got my taste and smell back just moments ago.
Moments ago? Well, that's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. Now I'm gonna try to figure out some of these things after we get off here, but this has been very, very helpful. Not very exciting, I know, but I needed to do this with you on here because it's crazy. You said you've played with this, so I mean OBS and Streamlabs. Obviously OBS is the OG, and Streamlabs just use their stuff and added to it. But I even forgot to turn on. What's it called? Cloudbot. Forgot to turn on the game. See, but no.
I just picked up. I just got booked for that horror podcast, April 15th at 9:00.
Oh wow!
On
nice.
The Horror Realm on YouTube.
The Horror Realm. Let me write this down. I don't want to forget.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me so that I can put it in my calendar so I can watch. I mean, is it going to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. That's awesome. I'm glad for you. Yeah. And
It'll be my first one.
Yeah, I think that's pretty exciting. So, by the way, where's the rest of the book I was editing for you?
I haven't touched it. I've been working on Halford. Halford is the Western cannibal story.
Oh, golly. Yvonne wants to know if she can borrow your Mustang while you're sick.
Sure.
Sure.
Come and get it.
Come and get it. Just don't crash into it.
Yeah.
So, Yvonne, I've been testing some different backgrounds, so I can make you laugh. I have to work on this one a little bit better. I don't know if you can see him, but he's sideways. But that's my fault. And then I have this one. That's
it doesn't come up as sideways on YouTube.
It doesn't?
No.
Get out. Let me go to YouTube and see. Hang on. Wait.
I feel like pioneers in the early 90s on the internet. Now I'm sideways.
You're You're sideways on YouTube. You're totally sideways on YouTube.
That's okay.
No, it's when you set the collab cam up in here, you have to like. I don't even remember how oh, wait a minute. I know what I did. Hang on a second. Transform here. Wait, let's see. Flip, rotate 90 degrees, counterclockwise. There. I just have to, then I have to like make you smaller, but I just mess around with it. There's so much you can do with this software, and I'm so lame. But
I just got another ad.
oh my gosh, gee whiz. Well, it does. At least Yvonne came in. Thank you so much for coming in. I mean, obviously we haven't been here, and I'm gonna stick with this time each week, and I'm just gonna come on and do something, even if we have a good friend, and all he ever says when he leaves is, "Let me go do something, even if it's wrong." So I think I should live by that. And this will be for when we do, maybe this is an extra camera. Whee! Woo-hoo-hoo! Hello! My hand looks horrible under that. Everything is red under this camera. I don't know why though. I was gonna do a drone watch, but the drone things seem to be dying down.
The main issue I'm having with the writing right now is that my friend who types my stuff hasn't been, because her and her boyfriend ride a motorcycle all over the state.
Oh boy.
So now that it's cold out, they're not going anywhere. So she's about ready to pick up again.
Oh.
So my output will soon increase tenfold.
Well, what was the one that I was editing for you?
I think that was, what was that one? Was it the thing from the basement?
Let me look at my that's terrible. See, we're both like in a doldrum here. That's terrible. I know.
I'm not really in a doldrum. I'm just sick right now, but
I know. Well, I am. I
but
know
I keep
that
forgetting of these. I have like 3 books that are 3/4 finished.
Yes, you
right
do,
now.
And that's why I've like edited half a book for you. How many times? The
Twice.
last one, yes, the thing from the basement was the last, and it was October 26th when I sent you those edits.
Yeah.
And look, I know how it is. I haven't even thought about another writing project, especially since my husband keeps saying to me, "What are you doing? You're not in there writing again. You're not in there writing every day again, are you?" Like, no. I won't. But you know what he did do for me? I don't know if you remember I have the back room where my computer is, and then the front of the house. And when I would try to live stream all the noise, we now have a door splitting the house in half. He actually installed a door for me. Yeah. So now, and for Christmas, he had my daughter-in-law make me up a bunch of signs. This to hang on the door. This is one he made me. For when I don't want people back here.
I can't see it because the camera that I got on the computer is the frozen one.
That's weird. I think you should download
None
Streamlabs.
shall pass.
None shall pass. I think you should download Streamlabs OBS. It's free on your computer, and then we'll test it next time to see if you log in, if you'll see everything I'm seeing, because I am sharing with you. But yeah, he did that, and it says Nana's Cave on the other side, and he's got a whole bunch of these he made for me. But the one I have on the door right now has a camera on it, and it says live stream in progress. Da, 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 da. But anyway, this is very, 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 very cute and very, very sweet of him. And now I can be back here and live stream and talk, and he can't hear me, and I can't hear him, and all is right with the world. The wind is, however, howling. Last night the wind was howling, and it's not howling as much tonight, but it's whipping. It is whipping. Yeah, so that was it. It was a thing from the basement that I needed to finish for you. And
What'd you think of that one? Because that one's got some pretty spooky stuff in it.
It's great. It's coming along great. I'm like, Waiting for more. Who is it? Is it Rain? Is that who does your friend Rain?
No, well, Rain's actually typing up the Ouija board massacre.
Okay.
And I mainly gave her that because she kept on asking when it was going to be done, when it's going to be done. I said, well, you type it.
Cool.
So she is typing it. I have no idea. I try not to pressure, and I don't pressure myself anymore either. Like
Right.
I don't say to myself, I gotta do this.
I know. I know.
You know,
I know what you mean.
Because when I sit down and do it, I crank it out.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I don't need that stress.
Well, do you have? I want to do that short story thing. So.
Yeah, me too. I came up with a really good idea.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start putting those together. That's gonna be my next thing. But hey, I got a $24 deposit today from Amazon. So I sold something.
Lucky you, because I have hundreds of dollars that they haven't sent me.
What? Why not?
Yeah. I don't know. I got to get on there. I got to call their customer service because they owe me like $300.
Oh, yeah. You need to get that. The Real Bum Fluff Paranormal. Hello. How are you? It's been so long. It has been a long time.
How do we know it's the real one?
I don't know. Prove it. Prove it. We I am gonna live stream every Thursday at 7 from now on. I don't care if it's for 5 minutes. But I am gonna try to recapture this moment in time.
Oh, so I got a new job.
I know.
And then
how's it going?
within a month of getting it, I got COVID from it.
Oh, wow.
That's how it's going.
Oh.
I like it though. The residents are really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Are you still hanging out with the boy?
Yep.
Yeah.
He wrote a book by himself.
Did by himself?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that, hon. Her mom died New Year's Eve. Oh, Rose, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but thank you for coming in here. I can't imagine how hard that is. So he wrote a book by himself?
Yes.
And what
actually
did he write
almost
about?
2 books.
Nice.
But he's got a bad habit of pretending he doesn't know what he's doing and to get other people to do his work for him.
Oh.
And I'm not playing that.
Smarty pants. Okay.
So last week, because he's exhibiting some sundowners. Like his day and nights are totally backwards.
Really?
And so I said, hey, why don't you treat this as a 24-hour writing challenge, and you can, because you're making the exact same mistakes on every sentence, you can fix it overnight. He's like, okay. He didn't do it. Trying to tell me that he did do it. So that's where that stands. If he would have done it, huh?
Does he write longhand or on the computer?
No. He writes on the computer, but he doesn't put any punctuation in at all.
Oh, no.
He doesn't capitalize any letters.
Who does he think he is, Nietzsche?
I guess. And then he's trying to tell me, I was up all night doing it. I'm like, what? Where? What did you do?
Oh, no.
It's edited to the point where we stopped yesterday. You didn't do anything. You scroll down to the end, that's it.
Oh, jeez.
So.
Are you going to edit it for him?
No, I'm not. Because that's what he wants.
Oh,
he doesn't want to do the work.
Oh, no.
And I don't blame him because, he's 17. He's 18 now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is work, it is work, but
I don't know, but I just, I'm not doing the work for him. Yeah, but I ain't doing the work for him.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But I did see the.
I probably would if he asked me,
nicely,
or paid me to do it.
Yeah, I mean, editing it's work, but it just is. So, but I do it for you gladly.
Just tell me what you need. I'll do it.
Well, I'm gonna start going at your stuff there. But what the thing is now, what I have to do now that you want it to become one story is I have to read it from.
Well, it really
beginning.
doesn't have to be one story. It could be all three stories just separate, you know. It
But
doesn't
they
have to
already are three
commingle.
stories separate. So what do you want me to do then?
Well, the first one's very badly edited to begin with.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Um,
So you want me to give it my touch?
absolutely.
Okay.
I call it I call it you punching it up.
Punch it. I want me to punch it up.
Yeah,
You got it.
it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. So I have to get to that. Hello, Jen. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We are hanging out. I've just been testing Streamlabs here to see if I actually figured out, and I figured out some things, most things. So.
Well, good enough to keep running, I guess.
Well, we're here. They can hear us, which is amazing.
Yeah, that is the goal, I guess.
I tried OBS like 3 years ago and pulled my hair out and couldn't figure it out. And then I tried it so many times between then and now, and I would give up every time. But this time I decided I wasn't going to give up. Oh, yeah, I can't even talk. I was not going to give up. I was not going to give up this time. I'd still like to know where my outro video went, though. That's weird. Hope you had a good New Year's too, you and the family. I've been seeing your videos. You guys are doing great. I have been bad. I have not been on. But, I have no excuse. What I need to do is to really, my family keeps getting on my case now, is the fact that I am not expending any energy to figure out how to try to market my book. I have no clue how to do that, none whatsoever. But I am looking forward to the bash in July.
Oh, that's going to be so cool. I keep forgetting about it.
That's going to be amazing, and I would love to go to Trans-Allegheny, but not in the freezing cold weather.
No.
No. I don't want to freeze, and I don't want to be in 104 degrees.
Because we can go to the Mothman Museum and stuff.
Oh, it'd be so great.
Because it's just blocks away from it.
Absolutely. It sounds like a really, really good time, So that would be awesome, but we'll do that. Hopefully we can book that for the nicer weather.
And we can stay at the nicest hotel in West Virginia.
Which is... I hope there's a
apparently
nice one.
It's a Days Inn, but it really is the best hotel I've ever been in.
Really?
They are so cool there.
Nice.
And everything is just awesome.
Well, that sounds like a good time. We ought to talk about booking that. I know, but is that the thing where we need to get other people to go with us because of the price? Or is there a minimum?
No.
There's not
No,
a minimum
it's just
amount of people that have to go?
No, it's just,
Oh, okay.
like a Days Inn.
No, I mean the Trans-Allegheny.
Oh, Trans-Allegheny? If
Do
we
you,
want to do like an overnight, yeah, we need 10 people.
10 people. So, I mean, I don't know where we would get 8 more people. Well, my husband and I don't know if our spouse. I don't know if Spouse Paranormal's up to it.
Spouse Paranormal will go.
Yeah, you think so?
You think they're going to let us go by ourselves?
But will they want to go in there for a night?
Kenner's already been through it, so
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
And she experienced the vortex on her own.
Yikes.
There.
Make Terry nervous.
Make Terry almost throw up. That was fun.
So, we don't want that. We don't want that. Well, yeah, that's something I definitely want to do. That'd be a lot of fun. But I'm really psyched that this is actually working. I don't know if there's anything else left for me to test. Where is my outro file? That's so weird. Let me see where my file went. That won't stay on too much longer. I know you want to go sleep. So.
You got that right, sister.
Yeah, you need to get some rest. Alright, well, I'm
Oh, I was listening. Man, I had the coolest nap today. Let me tell you about this.
You
This
had a
is when
cool
you know
nap?
you're getting old when you had a cool nap and you have to tell somebody.
Okay.
So there's
Tell
this.
me.
I listen to a lot of old time radio shows on archive.org.
Okay.
Okay, and they got everything. They have this show called Mind Webs,
Okay.
and it's just this guy reading these science fiction stories from the 60s and 70s
Nice.
with this like 70s style trippy space music playing behind it all the time.
That's cool.
And it was phenomenal. Like I
Nice.
fell asleep listening to this guy, and I was having this dream of like I was on another planet, and the ground on the planet was all these squares, like cubicles,
Oh
and
no.
these creatures would jump in and out of them. It was really weird.
Oh my
I had
God.
so much fun,
That is so funny.
and it was going along with the story that he was saying.
Mm,
It was
very cool.
fantastic.
Was it a radio show you said?
Yeah,
Radio. Oh, you're so old fashioned. That's so great. Sometimes
I
that's the
love it.
best though, because you use your own imagination.
Yeah,
That's the
for sure.
beauty of a book or a radio show. Same thing. My mother still listens to stations where she can listen to her old radio shows because you use your own imagination. You know, like when I wrote my book, the reason I'm looking forward to doing the screenplay is because I can see all the scenes in my head as I write them, and I
Yeah,
imagine it.
yeah.
I mean, to me, I imagine every writer is like that. I imagine every writer must be like that. I can't imagine writing and not having.
Well, as you know, I like to not be so descriptive and have people make it up on their
Mm-hmm.
own.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it also sounds better when you do it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
my stuff's very dialogue driven, as opposed to the blade of grass wafted in the breeze.
I
You know,
don't know.
I
I
don't go
beg to
full
differ on
Tolkien.
that
You know
one.
what I
I'm
mean?
reading your book right now.
Yeah, you're reading
It's
it.
about a 50-50 mix,
Yeah. Well, I
which is
mean,
good.
as long as it's making sense and it doesn't suck, I'm good.
Yeah. No,
As long
that's
as you
awesome.
don't think it sucks.
The last thing I wrote is when she was eating that pudding.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing I read today. So she was getting sexual with the pudding.
Oh Jesus! It's not a festival book.
Well,
I
in
thought
this
you.
part,
I
it
thought
is
you.
that kind of book.
I thought you read it already.
No,
Well,
because
I'm glad.
my ADHD brain doesn't let me stop really.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know.
and then a lot
I
of
know what you
people
mean.
have me doing things that I don't want to do. So,
Well, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You know, for me to find time, like I'm still halfway through Nicole's book, and I'm like, I gotta finish this book.
I
and
haven't
it's
even cracked it yet.
It's sitting right next to my bed. I'm so
It's sitting right
bad
next
at
to me
it.
right now.
It's sitting on
Crazy.
top of the other book I was reading, which is called The Vertical Plane. I don't know if you've ever heard of this book.
Mm-mm.
It's not fiction. It's this couple that, and it was probably in the 80s. They moved into this cottage in, I don't remember where it was, and it was before the internet. But they had got a word processor. Remember the big clunky word processors?
Yeah.
And you could type and you could print your stuff out.
Yep.
And they came home one night and there was this whole message on the word processor written in old English from some dude. Now, nobody had been in their house. There's no internet. So there's nobody hacking in. And I think this went on for months, that they kept getting these messages, and then they started like typing in a question and then leaving it and then going somewhere, and it's a cool
Yeah,
book.
that was a real thing. I remember that.
The book's called The Vertical Plane, and I have to finish it. In fact, I think I'm just going to start it again.
I
And then
thought
the
it was
other thing
aliens and shit.
No, it's like the spirit of some, old English guy from hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and he's writing
Cool.
all this old English to them, and I haven't read the whole book, so I don't know if they ever figured it out, but I mean, if somebody were to be sneaking into their home whenever they weren't there, knowing when they weren't there, and typing
Yeah.
the stuff on their word processor and leaving it for them. And they were so well versed in ancient English that they could do it. I mean, crazy. It's crazy. I have to restart it and finish it. And then I also have Elton John's autobiography I got to read. But I'm gonna start putting together the short stories. Plus, I'm gonna help my daughter put together a cartoon book of her. She has her Instagram and she has her business and all that, and the cartoons that she does every other day online. And I want her to put out a book with them in it because they're really cool. So
I came up with a nonfiction book idea,
yeah.
and I've floated it past some particular people. It's I'm going to come up with 10 questions about life, and then ask them to the people who are in memory care.
Oh wow, that's a great idea. That's very cool.
Yeah, I thought this would be fantastic.
I think that's a cool idea. They were selling a thing on TikTok for a while. It's this little square box, and it's got like 150 questions in it that you should ask your parents while they're still here. And so I did half of it with my dad the last time I was there. So I have like 3 or 4 videos of interviewing my dad. I got to do it with my mom, and it's just the stuff he told me I never knew about his life.
Yeah.
And so I have to sit down and do it with my mom, but it's the coolest thing. It's something like what you're just talking about. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So you're gonna finish reading my book first, because I really would
I
like
will.
to know what you
I
think
am.
about it.
I think I might finish it tomorrow, depending on how I feel.
And then when you get the other half of the thing in the basement, just send it over to me. We'll finish editing that for you. Are you going to send me the Ouija board massacre
Yes,
to
as
edit?
soon as
Okay,
it's
you're going to send
typed.
me the Ouija board massacre to edit.
And then Grandma's favorite will be after that,
Okay, Grandma's favorite.
and then Halford.
And then what?
Halford is the cowboy cannibal story.
Oh, the cowboy cannibal story. Cool. Hey, Jesse James, how are
And
you?
that
Thanks for coming in.
one is really off the rails. So
Oh, I can't wait to read all. But this will be very good for me for the winter.
yeah,
The editing and also getting the
there's going to be a lot of really sick, gross, disgusting stuff in it. Don't change it though. Don't make it softer.
Oh no, I won't do that. I'm not gonna. I won't do that.
I know.
I know. I tried to change your guy's nickname, but I won't do that.
Yeah, that won't work either.
I won't do that.
Because this is really, really bad. I mean,
Okay.
really bad.
Well, I can't wait to read it. I can't wait.
And I'm going to dedicate it to the Bay County Library System.
What? Isn't that nice?
Well,
Isn't that nice?
they keep snubbing me. They have like author things, and I sign up for them, and they never pick me. I have 9 books I've published.
That's weird. That's rude.
Yeah, and then they're putting my arch nemesis, who's no longer my arch nemesis, by the way, on there. Me and her are friends now.
Well, that's good. Well, keep trying. Keep trying.
She remembered your name.
Did she? Well, she
Yeah.
has my book.
I know.
She bought the nonfiction.
Yeah,
book.
me and her had a really good time at the last author signing we had in Frankenmuth.
Yeah. Aw, I'm glad.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's better to not be fighting with people. You know what I mean? So that's.
Well, it was baseless anyway, so whatever. It was my fault.
Well, so on top of all those things, I'm going to start working on your thing. I'm going to start working on the short story anthology, and I'll send you some of my things that are going in it so that you can get an idea, because I think we do it together. I don't know. What do you think?
I think collaborating for me is not going to work because I'm really bad at it.
Okay, don't worry about it. We won't have to do that then. And then what? And then I want to look into that software for my screenplay that I want to write. So I'm excited about that, actually. And so obviously I'll want you to help me with that. But
Yeah, send me your raw file so I can get it rolling.
Okay.
Because the software that I got will suck all the names out of the characters and important stuff, so I can easily put them in.
But what software do you have?
I think it's called Scribe. I don't know. I haven't even tested it yet. But
Okay.
my friend Brandon, the director from the movie I was just in, swears by it. So I trust him.
Okay.
I think it's called Scribe. I don't remember.
When you do remember, send me the name of it so I can look at both of them.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I think we did good. I'm kind of bummed about my outro file, but I will figure it out. I'm going to figure all these out so we'll do better next time. And maybe next week you'll feel better.
I hope so.
And maybe next
That'd be
week
nice.
we can do something more, maybe Ghost Box or something like that. It's been a while.
Oh,
really...
I saw a cool documentary that I thought you might like.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Kurt Vonnegut called Unstuck in Time.
What's it called?
Unstuck in Time.
Okay, let me write it down. Where was it?
Kurt
Where'd you see it?
Hulu.
Unstuck in Time. And it's about him?
Yeah.
About
the guy who was the director for most of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
Struck up a friendship with him early on. He's done a lot of documentaries on writers and musicians and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And hung out with him for 40 years. And
he hung out with him for... I think that means they were friends.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Who, the director? Who's the director?
Yeah. Weedy. I forgot
I'll
his
look
name.
it
Tony,
up.
maybe? Tony Weedy.
Okay. And you think that Scribe...
I don't know. I'll let
If
you
you're
know.
not sure, send me the name of it later, and
I will.
I'll take a look at it. And so we have a lot that we can do over the winter, and then as winter fades, we can prepare for the Battlefield Bash in Gettysburg next July. So pretty excited about that. And then, like I said, Trans-Allegheny, I would love to do that. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As long as the weather is nice. Well, I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Thank you to the few of you that came in. We really appreciate it. I know this has been kind of chippy choppy, but I really wanted to make sure that this was working, since I think this is what I'm going to be using for live streaming now. So hopefully I'll get better at it. There's lots of other little things you can do with it that I have no idea about. The game is up, but that's okay. We'll get it all figured out. And please do come back next week. And I guess that's about it for now. So Ray, go get some sleep.
Okay.
Feel better. And I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Hello, hubby. I
everybody.
said hello.
Thanks, Scott. I will. Say hi to Ken. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. How do we do this now? End stream. This might work.